Day one in the forge working on the Bowie knife. I might as well just start because it's much easier just to show you what we're doing than try to put to words to explain to you what's going on. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So look at that. Isn't that a beautiful piece of steel? Ha ha! That's old, which makes me happy. Boom. So it's too big. We already know that. Started on this blade. But very first, I want to test this one and show you how, that's staying in there, how dense this steel is. So we've got that little, but that's not going to mean a thing to us. I just want to be able to heat this piece of steel up to stupid hot and then quench it rapidly, and then hit it with a hammer, see what happens. I'm going to place that in there while everything else warms up and cover it with some more charcoal. Oh, that looks great. So I'm going to shut the blower down. Look at that. That's perfect. So we're going to go over to our water. So this is extreme thermal shock. And I'm going to hold that until it's perfectly quiet. So the majority of a knife, if you already know the carbon at this point, that's a hard piece. You're going to put it back into the fire and bring it up to 200 degrees. That's going to temper it, to soften it, to relax those little molecules. Hold on, I need to find a set of safety glasses because this could hurt. So now I'm going to put it on the anvil, and we're just going to hit it. Let's see what happens. There we go. Look at that. That will make a beautiful blade. Now, this just has to sit here for a while. So, where's my glasses? Of course. Can I hold this still? I can. It's excellent. So, let's start. I have to take a moment and do a quick adjustment to my tongs. Can we see in the fire? Not if I don't show you. But you can't. You can't see in the fire, but they're too small. The tongs that I'm used to are for 1.5 inches, and this is currently at 2 3/4. And I still need to get a grip on this steel. I can start I'm going to have to heat up. Don't touch the damn thing. I'm going to have to heat up over here to mush that down. Okay, let's fix this problem. It's different for me today. When I'm in the forge blacksmithing, I don't have any lights on, and I usually have the windows covered as well. It's really bright in here, and I'm finding it strange. Just thought I'd share that with you. Currently, we're at almost. So I'm just going to give a real professional guess here and say it's around there. Cut this and get it back in the forge. So I want to hold that side down. Well, we've got to the part of the build where I need to start holding on to the tang. So these have to go back to be shrunk. Look at that. This would be the spine currently. This is that front face. This needs to be tapered still and brought down on both sides. But first, I need to shrink these up to be able to hold on to this tang. We've come to here, which I love, but the tip is getting away from me. This drop tip, I should have focused on getting that drop tip right correct before I started doing these blades. Oh well, lesson learned. So what I'm going to do now is let this cool, and then I'm going to mark out this shape onto this blank and cut off the excess. Why did you think that would work? I don't know. Hope? Good catch. It wasn't bad off there. That's not so bad. That's the right arc, just not where it needed to be. So I'm going to remove those with the grinder. This is going well. So in the forge again. For the moment, forging is done. It started off as a cardboard paper, and now we're at high carbon steel. Look at that. I am so happy with this. It's a huge tang. I still have no clue how I'm going to attach that. Okay, that's a lie. I have a few clues, but I'm not willing to share any of them yet because I feel I'm going to change from all of them. What I will share is this fuller. The next step is going to be filing and putting the fuller in. That's going to, I've never done it, so I don't even know what that's going to be. I'm going to build a metal chisel designed specifically to remove steel for fullers. So I'm going to clean up the spine and start pushing that in. I will record every second of that. If that doesn't work, or I fail at it drastically, or I just think it's just terrible, I'm going to forge an anvil and forge a hammer and do it like Viking styles. Get this back red hot and forge in that fuller, which is an option because I know how to do it, but it's going to squish out these sides. So I'm going to have to rework on all of the lines, or potentially just have to use machinery to clean them up afterwards. Because I feel once it's squished and I get that indentation for the fuller, if I come back and hit the spine or work on the blade, I'm going to push those areas back in. I guess that's just a long way of saying I get to learn on this knife, which is really great. So I'm going to be posting a video of the forging process of this knife and then do another video for all the filing and the fuller. And then, I don't know how, you know what, I don't know. I'm not gonna go any further because that's the next video that I know that I'll be doing for certain. So until then, I'm gonna get back to work. Yeah, like right now. Okay, bye.